everyone. Welcome to Annapolis, Maryland. Today, we're at the Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium to see who will come out victorious in the Military Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see, the number 8 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense takes the field. And here comes their leader, Jesse. He just has a way of elevating everybody's play.
And he's a point guard, too. So good at distributing the football, finds the open guys. He makes this offense go.
Makes it go, and just, you can trust him. Everything is available. You're not playing with one arm behind your back. You got all guns blazing.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Heaves it on the run. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And that ball is picked off. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
That's kind of a double whammy for this offense because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
On the double. Offense getting set for 1st down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. It's complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. David, given the fact that you are a devoted helmet head, I'm not sure that you're aware there are a lot of other festivities around the bowl game. Did you ever experience any of that?
Of course I'm a helmet head. Yeah, spot on. Agree with that. But here's the thing. We did a meat-eating contest at the Outback Bowl my senior year. Which squad could eat more steak from Outback? It was absolutely amazing. So I experienced that in all of its glory.
They're trying to get to it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Yeah, that's just kind of frustrating for an offense. You move the ball all the way down the field. You got an opportunity on 3rd down, and you can't protect your quarterback.
They got it. It's blocked. Scoops it up, and he's going to try to take it back. Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And the ball will be grabbed at the 30-yard line. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And a really nice job by the quarterback. He drops back. He knows where he's going with the football. You can tell he sees this guy coming from left to right, running that post down the middle of the field, throws it. Perfect timing to his receiver. He catches the football, takes it into the end zone.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. Wide receiver shows motion. Trying to power it in. He goes airborne and he's in there for the 2-point conversion. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinator. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Looking for room, it's Maffa. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Pressure coming. Now he's going to break the pocket. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
What an individual effort that time, beating his guy and getting in the backfield and making a play. Ohio State has had so many dominant D linemen in recent years, right? The Bosa brothers, Chase Young. You know those guys are watching this game. They're proud of what they just saw. This dude is a game wrecker.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Coming after him. He'll try to do it himself. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Moving out of the pocket. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. This dude is having a day, and with that one, he's halfway to Chase Young's 4-sack single-game record.
Go get it, young fella. Just quickness, speed off the edge, getting to the quarterback. You got to be relentless when you're chasing the quarterback. And Chase Young's record, if you can go get that, you go get that big fella, that superstar, woof, that would be a fun day.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The ball pops out on the return. And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. The throw. And that pass is intercepted. Got room on the return. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. On the run, it's Haynes. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. He'll pull it on the read. They pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5. From the 30. It's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Quarterback floating away from pressure. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Pocket starts to collapse. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built the lead.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Here's the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. This should be the last play of the quarter. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period.
8, Clemson, 0.
They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Fires deep on the run. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Howard. He's not afraid to go deep. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. Touchdown, Ohio State. And once he got loose, it was all over. How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide-open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
Ready to try the point after. Oh, trickery! He'll try to run it in. And it's not going to work. They tried to trick him out of 2 points, and they'll get nothing in like it. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
14, Clemson, 0.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. And the returner will be brought down. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They've stumbled a little bit out of the gate here, Jesse, finding themselves down by 2 scores.
Yeah, and their defense needs to help them out and get off the field, get them some more possessions. This offense didn't spend a lot of time on the field in the first quarter, David. I think they got to run the ball here and try to establish some rhythm.
They got to establish something, and you're right. You'll wear your defense out. Continue. You keep getting the football back to them, to the other offense. You're wearing your defense out, and you'll have no shot to get back in this game.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Clemson is quick to the line.
At the 21-yard line. 3rd down coming up.
Black 24.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The inside handoff. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season, throughout your career, and it's the last time that you ever get these group of individuals together. You say goodbye to so many people, and it's kind of bittersweet, but always fun, Jesse, to dance with your boys one last time. But another thing, too, I love the swag bags personally. I love getting the gifts.
Yeah, I mean, to me, David, really, it was thinking about the tradition and history of these bowl games. I think that's one of the best things about college football. We're in an era today where bowl games don't matter as much as they did back when you went.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that, up 2 touchdowns.
And this quarterback has been dialed in, too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football. And they've been up and down the field there so far.
And this defense needs to make something.
He wants to go deep. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Let's see which way they go after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 39. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Adams. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Ball in the air, intercepted!
I'll tell you, sometimes you get in these snowy, blizzard-like conditions. It's hard even to see the football after it's thrown in the air. Give the defender a lot of credit there, not just for catching it, but also locating the football.
Going up top. And he's got it inside the 25.
Well, it didn't take long for this guy to leave his impact in the game, guys. With that catch, this guy's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're not even done the first half.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And that was so close to a turnover in the end zone. The defense almost with the huge play. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Howard. Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. They want to just keep throwing it. Looking for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. It's 4th down, and he fakes it. A little trickery, and they flip it ahead. And they thought they could pull off the surprise. Well, the surprise was on them. A stop. You want to be bold and daring, but sometimes you got to know when to just take the 3. Unloads to the wideout. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. He's going to take off. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He takes it at the 45. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And as the clock is... And it's a fake. They fake it, goes to the tight end. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football in Annapolis and an intriguing Military Bowl. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Military Bowl.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl win.
This is a team I know that takes a lot of pride, and I'm sure at halftime in the locker room, David, there was some shouting going on. They need to get themselves motivated and ready to go, because they're not out of this game.
Yeah, and when you get that shouting and you get the quarreling amongst each other, you get some motivation. You need something good to happen early. This first possession, get the football, go make something happen, create some momentum.
Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of, and that pass intercepted.
And it's frustrating because you go into half and the coaches tell you what they want to accomplish. Listen, we've seen this the whole first half. This is what they're doing. Not a good job coming out. First drive, trying to get some momentum created.
And he's got it inside the 15-yard line.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the third quarter.
Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Lining up for the PAT. They fake it. Pitch it to the tight end. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They thought maybe they could get the defense flowing the wrong way on the counter, but they were not fooled.
Get them flowing one way and then maybe hit that outside on the other side, right? But they didn't even let it get outside. They kept it right in the middle of the field, did a great job seeing it, going and getting it, being aggressive. You got to find a different way maybe to attack these guys, to use their speed against them.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Gonna run it. It's Haynes. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. And the third down pass is incomplete. Clemson will send the punt team out.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Keeps looking downfield. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Now on second down. Touch pass on the right. He's past the 30. Afterburner's coming. Oh, he spun away like a vapor. And eventually taken down. But what about that spin move? Gives him the first down yardage.
I love this type of play because it looks like a jet sweep. The defense, they're a bit confused pre-snap. They don't know who has the ball, and all of a sudden, that guy with his speed is in the second level of the defense before the defense even knows what happened.
That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. He'll keep it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Running to the left. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled.
He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Looking to throw, it's Howard. Turns it loose. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Buckeyes line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Handoff from the gun. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's sacked. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down.
For the offense.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Slips through his hands and incomplete, and they had everything set up for the screen except the catch. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the 3rd quarter will wrap up with a big sack. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
There's not many play calls on the sheet to score a bunch of points really quickly, so you got to go for it here. I like the aggressiveness, but this offense continues to miss the mark, and they just got to score more points. They got to do better, right, Palmer? That's expert analysis. They got to do better.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. On on the run. It's Henderson. Headed to the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The Buckeyes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Wide receiver now comes in motion. A first down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the stomping has commenced. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did get that extra point through with no problem despite the snowy surface. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because
And he's running in the open. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Getting some heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the 4th quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
This is a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. Fires to the middle. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. They went up top on 2nd and short. Surely they stick to the ground here on 3rd and inches. Throws toward the end zone. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. Line gets set, 1st down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their ability to get to him.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Feelings, and now they've lost the ball here. And the defense snatches it, and they're trying to flip the field. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the defense doing work.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Got it in the middle. It's grinding stool. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
He wants to throw. They're bringing heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And the defense comes up with the sack. And this is the day. This is honestly not what we expected. We expected this to be a high-flying offense. You know, this trigger man is usually really, really on top of things. This is a day he would love to forget.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of...
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disrupted. They've been all over the field.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
From the 30-yard line on 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. Slings it downfield. Complete downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
They've got this game in hand, but maybe there's some bad blood. They want to rub it in a bit. Absolute shank. Missed it. Oh, they missed the field goal. That's about the only thing that hasn't gone their way in this one. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
So that's going to do it.